It's Wednesday, my dudes. I'll tell you something that millennials say that people find really annoying, but it is actually so true. Ugh, adulting. Honestly though, if you live with your parents and you think chores are annoying, wait until you move out. Back years ago when I would have a day off school, I would kind of lie about the house all day and I would maybe do one load of washing and I'd feel pretty good about that, and my parents would come home, they'd be like, what'd you do today? And I was like, oh, you know, just did some washing, one load of washing. But now that it's just Hannah and I in the house, oh my days, it never ends. The washing machine permanently exists in like one of two states. It's either washing your clothes or it's sitting there with wet clothes that you're gonna need to take out because they're gonna smell. And it doesn't even stop there, like hoovering. Oh my days, so much hoovering because we've got a dog now and like, she's very cute and I love her a lot, but she does cast on the floor and we gotta hoover the place and it never ends. But one thing that is more relentless than any other chore and that you just need to do all the time and keep on top of and you can never take a day off from it, dishes. Dishes never end. And one really bad habit that I've developed recently is whenever I'm doing the dishes, I will do most of the dishes. I'll clean the big pots and the pans and everything will go in the dishwasher, and then I'll leave like one glass or a saucepan lid or maybe like 2 knives and a chopping board, like really small stuff. It's mostly done, but I leave like 1 or 2 things there and I'll lean back and survey my work and be like, aye, that's close enough. And oh my days, it drives Hannah mad, and that is totally fair because I'm so close to finishing it. I've done all the hard work, I just need to clean like 1 glass. Now I'll tell you what, in a lot of ways that is quite like the Christian life. You're constantly trying to follow Jesus and trying to get better at stuff, and you recognize maybe a sin in your life and you're like, oh, I gotta cut that out. Let's say it's gossip. You're like, okay, I've been gossiping, so you read a book about gossip and you listen to some sermons about gossip and you tell all your friends, you're like, yo, call me out on my gossip, and you're starting to maybe get a bit of a handle on it, you're getting better at it, and you're like, oh, I'm pretty great, you know. I kicked that whole gossip thing. I would never gossip, not like those people over there, you know, they love to gossip. Well, congratulations, because now you're guilty of pride. And what does your pride cause you to do when you see someone else's mess? Gossip! Oh! It feels like a never-ending battle, and anytime you feel like you've maybe got something covered, you've got a handle on it, then something else comes up. It's like that video of the guy at the pool and he's trying to wash his hair and his mate standing behind him putting more shampoo in his head and it just doesn't go away. Quality stuff. Well, my friends, welcome to the Christian process of sanctification. See, whenever you become a Christian, you are justified. That means you are, boom, you are right in God's eyes, you're holy and righteous, but you're still kind of sinful and you still do wrong stuff, so you've got to become more like Jesus throughout your life. That process, which is helped by the Holy Spirit and all your spiritual disciplines and living in a Christian community, that is called sanctification. It is a lifelong thing. You are never going to be done with sanctification, and sometimes it takes these great leaps forward and you're like, okay, I'm making great progress spiritually here, and then at other times it kind of goes backwards and you're like, oh, this is so hard. But even though we struggle to be more like Jesus, and it's hard and it's difficult and it can be frustrating at times, Philippians 1:6 just gives me so much hope in that and so much comfort. It says that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion on the day of Jesus Christ. We're not going to get to perfection this side of heaven, okay? It's not going to happen. If you think that you might get to that place where you're done with sanctification and you're 100%, then you're kidding yourself. You're still going to struggle with sins. That does not mean you're not a Christian. It means you're human. And whenever you stand before Jesus, he isn't going to kind of look you up and down and be like, sorry mate, you never really got a hold of that gossip thing, and you know, there were a couple of wee things going on in your life here, so you can't get into heaven. No, he is going to take all of that stuff away. He is going to make you perfect, and all of those frustrating battles with sin and the constant fighting you do against it, that's going to be done, because there is going to be no more sin. That gives me a lot of hope that even throughout my life, Jesus is constantly bringing me to a place where I'm becoming more like him, where he is sanctifying me, making me more holy, and on the last day, if he comes before I die, or if I die and whenever I meet him, he's going to make me perfect. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I know we're only 3 days into this, but I do really hope that you are getting a lot out of it. I know that I am. If you are, then please do remember to hit like and subscribe and all of that stuff. And I will see you tomorrow. God bless.